Aloha, beautiful beings. Welcome to another clearing with SRT, Spiritual Response Therapy, where we use a chart, special charts, and a pendulum, working with my house self and the high self of those of you watching. So while we get clear to work, this is my clearing signal. They're already beginning the work. I would like for you to set your intention to receive the work. You don't have to understand it. All you have to do is be open to receive it and play the video through the end so that you can get all the clearing and then know it's complete, because most of the work happens at the beginning and the end. So without further ado, we are going to get started asking for the positive on envy. Did I say we're doing envy? We're clearing envy. There you go. And this was a request by a reader, so a watcher. We're getting 0, positive, negative, 100% negative. We want those to be flipped, of course. We don't want to have envy because it's sort of a negative motivation. You can be motivated to have something and want something, but you don't want it to come from energies like anger and resentment. So the first thing to clear, we're going to clear energies on 6A. We're going to clear abuse, addictions to abuse. We're going to clear helplessness, anger, hate of self, hate of women. We're clearing conflict, cowardice, cruelty. We're clearing self-punishment, selfishness, disconnection, doom, separation, failure. Okay, just clear all of these. We don't need to hear them. We're clearing all the discordant, what we call discordant energies, energies that are not considered positive, that are not supportive to living and life and love. So do we have to identify all of these, Spirit? No, you understand, yes, that is being cleared. Make sure you clear it at Spirit level 2. Thank you. So yeah, envy is wanting something that somebody has, and show me the root of this. It is below incarnational level, below chart 3, which means that you're separate from Spirit and you don't think you have anything, you don't have any power, you don't have what you want. But at our essence, of course, we are everything. We have everything accessible to us. It's a matter of working towards that goal, clearing, healing ourselves so that we can bring more into the physical reality that we are expressing to have the things that we want. So envy. Still clearing below chart 3. Do you need to identify something below chart 3? Are there openings below chart 3? Okay, so fill them up with love, light, and healing. Close and permanently seal the openings below chart 3. Are there openings, portals below chart 3? Oh, so how many openings below chart 3? Show me in digits. 6. Please close those. Fill them up with love, light, and healing. Close and permanently seal them. And openings, same thing, portals, tons of portals. Fill them up with love, light, and healing. Close and permanently seal them. Are those closed? Anything else specific below chart 3? No. Okay, great. So my hand moves a lot, like my whole body's a pendulum. I've been doing this for so long. But usually, your pendulum is here for yes, and usually this way no. Some people do it like this. My chart 1 has a circle here, and this is SRT. If you want to learn more about it, clear the high self and spirit team of the group. If you want to learn more about it, you can check out all the links in the description of this channel and find out more about the work. It's a matter of clearing your working with your high self. So we are going to do brain cell restructuring. That can be done for the group. If there's anyone watching that can have a full and complete clearing, please do that now. Thank you. So these are sample group clearings, and so they may not resonate with everybody. Usually people get a benefit. I've got some wonderful feedback that people can feel the energy, they can feel the change. If you have some specific issues, of course, that would be, I've been doing this for 20 years and I'm still clearing myself. So layers and layers and layers of things come off of us so we can get back down to our essence. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I do give a YouTube discount for my watchers. We are going to clear Final Assurance, chart 25. So book a session. If you find benefits from this work, please consider making a donation if you're able to. We're going to clear charts 10 through 31. Awesome. So like so many of us are just ready to get rid of this stuff that it's just, there's 32 charts. We're clearing all of them. All the higher level charts, usually we don't have to know much information. So sometimes when I work with people, the soul needs the information, but so many souls are just ready to dump the stuff that they don't. We need upgrades, yes. Let's do some upgrades on the high self and everybody's spirit team. Remove, replace anybody that is not in their highest and greatest good. And go ahead and rework, transmute spirit aspects of everybody, watching so that the harmonious, loving, most coherent parts of spirit that we're working with, is that complete? Anything else on the high self team and crew specifically? Is that complete? Will that hold? Great. Okay. So I talk really fast because I want to get as much done in these sample clearings. They usually last 15 or 20 minutes. Sometimes if I'm guided, there are healing transmissions that come through at the end. Yes, there will be one. Envy, we're clearing envy. Spiritual realm programs. So clear spiritual realm programs. Do we have to look at those? No. And then we're going to clear spirit archetypes. So negative potential of spirit. So in order to know what you want, you usually experience what you don't want. So that's the duality that we live in. So spirit did program in this, and our souls are experiencing negativity because that's the opposite of what we want. We do live in duality. So we're going to clear all negative potential for self-destruction, self-limitation, self-punishment, depression, alcoholism, injustice, frustration, fear of life, guilt, helplessness, illness, and health abuse. And please program in the souls. Please show the souls now. Download and educate what it is to learn in the positive now, and clear for positive potential of spirit to experience wisdom. It's wisdom, it's self-esteem, it's forgiveness, it's freedom, sympathy, sincerity, love of life, abundance, wholeness, friendliness, love of self, concern, and self-forgiveness. Great. Anything else on this? And those are qualities to develop that that we work towards, all that. Anything else on this chart? No. Okay. So envy is characterized as wanting something that somebody else has, or, you know, whether it's a quality or a physical thing. So, you know, you may want a bigger house and your neighbor has the bigger house, or your sister has beautiful long curly hair and you want long curly hair. So knowing that we have, you know, there's a level of acceptance, like you can curl your hair, I guess, but are you really ever going to have curly hair if you have straight hair? So there's a level of acceptance of where we are, and when we can accept, and this is still clearing while I'm talking, when we can accept where we are, then we can move forward to what we want. But the envy sets up, it's a negative motivation, one of the 7 deadly sins, and we want to be motivated out of love. If we want, you know, if we love curly hair, that's, you know, different than envying someone with curly hair. And we do what we can when we want to, and that's not the best example. I'm sorry, Spirit, give me a better example. And they're clear this envy energy out. It's very confusing for the soul. I'm feeling lots of chaos. And the soul feels very disoriented. It's like, well, I'm whole and complete into myself, so why am I? And it's because it's looking backwards rather than looking forwards, or it's doing this is when I check in psychically. So the soul is whole and complete as it is. It has everything that it wants, needs, and can have access to, but our blocks usually keep us from experiencing those things that we want. And so we envy others. So I suggest that you say to yourself, I can have that too. I can have that too. Every time you catch yourself being envious or jealous, I can have that too. And then figure out a way to get that, or shifting that. You know, it's like it begins the willingness, and it has an opening, like to even know that you can have that. So how many beliefs are in the way? Digits, tons. Can you clear those, please? Let's clear those. But that doesn't mean they'll be completely gone. That means you might still have to work on them, but it helps a lot. Okay, so path to having what you want, open, 60%, please clear for 100% open. path to having what you want, 100% open, block to having what you want, really high, 85, 90%. Please clear all blocks for those watching to have what they want. Okay, working on that. Clear it all the way back to spirit, clear envy, and all the related energies. So looking at envy, it is in relation to or an effect of how many digits of items? Quite a few, 9 digits of items. Anything to identify? No. Please clear. Thank you. And there's a story attached to that. So we make up stories, and if we have beliefs, perceptions, judgments, imprints, there's lots of specific things. If I work with you one-on-one, we would go specifically to find all these places. And this is a group clearing. Most people do see benefits from it for sure. So we've got 10 digits of items on that one, anything to identify now. They do experience a shift. And I got a text from a friend, new client the other day. She's like, this is working. So I'm very excited for her to see the shifts happening in her life. You can read all the other comments in the videos. People do experience shifts just from these samples. And this just shows you how powerful the work is. Let's see. Still clearing. Okay. Envy, envy, envy. Clear envy. Negative motivations. Clear for positive motivations. Clear the line, clear the vectors from this point to that point to having what you want. And then work on shifting your mindset. I'm willing to believe, I'm willing to allow myself. There's all things about receiving. It's like you want something, but you won't receive. We have self-punishment programs deeply ingrained in us from even leaving the spiritual realms sometimes. So spirit, what percent are we at for envy, positive energy on envy? We have none. It's already cleared. Negative energies on envy. We have none. We have 0. So we have completely neutralized that out. Okay, so from this point forward, it's up to you to do your personal work because this clears things energetically, but we still have a conscious mind. We still are present in this physical world, and we still are painting the fence. And what is it? Wash the car, paint the fence. So we still have to do all our personal work. But this work does go very deep at a spiritual level, and it makes it easier to do this now. So we are going to do an energy transmission for healing envy. So I ask you to sit back, close your eyes, go ahead and do cross check, wrap up, mop up, and this is going to hold tendency to recreate. Okay, great. All right, so what I'm asking you to do to close your eyes, put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and take some deep breaths with me. I work with angelics and Pleiadian energies. Sometimes mantis beings come with me, and we are going to ask to heal the hearts of those watching, to understand where this energy of envy is coming from, and to please heal it in all levels, like mind. It's in our mind, and we do have lots of minds, and we do have lots of bodies: astral body, etheric body, spiritual mind, conscious mind, blah blah blah. So set your intention to receive the energy healing. Breathe it into your heart, knowing with every exhale you're releasing all the places where you feel any remaining energy of envy. Breathing in the knowingness that you are divine, bringing the knowingness that you too can have whatever you're envious of. Continually releasing the envy with the exhale. Okay, that's coming to a close. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing. Please help me grow this channel so I can continue to offer this work. If you are able to make a donation, I would appreciate that, because that motivates me and does help me continue keeping to do this work. I'm in transition just like everyone, and yeah, lots going on, lots moving and shifting. So we may do another clearing soon on transitioning gently and smoothly. And it's a big exercise in faith and trust. But I appreciate you being here so much. I appreciate all of you who have been donating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really helps every little bit. So thank you, and have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.